everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you today from my living room. I'm actually having date night with my husband, but I'm trying to get a DIY taken care of. So I have some chewy lemon heads. I have some Starburst, and I have some Nerds, Rainbow Nerds, some Sour Patch Kids, and if you haven't guessed it, Reese's, a big old sour sucker, like a pacifier, some Airheads, the little bites, Hershey's chocolate, Kit Kat, upside down, sorry about that. And yes, I'm talking to my husband as I'm doing this video, y'all. Some all pink Starbursts. Let's see here. I have some Caramello. Looks pretty good. Butterfinger. And Milky Way. Let me put those down to the side here. I have a ponytail holder sucker. A balloon that says another amazing year. It costs $1.79, I believe. And I have a cute little headband with some ears. And all of these items are from the Dollar Tree. I have some wooden dowels that I got at Dollar Tree as well. I have some happy birthday stickers. I might use a scrap paper, and then I have some little curly ribbon that I'm going to cut off of a balloon weight. And this is a like a floral foam that I picked up. I had to cut it, so I got stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh, I did not realize it was going to be that messy. So definitely afterwards I have to vacuum. So if you haven't guessed it, I am getting ready to make my very first, but not my last, candy bouquet. Excuse me. It's for a gift for one of my daughter's friends. And I was trying to decide what to get her. As they get older now, you know, kids really like money or video games. And so what kid doesn't love candy? So right here, I'm just kind of showing you how I plan to put the boxes of candy around the floor foam just to cover it. And I could have wrapped it in tissue paper or something like that, but I decided not to. So right here, I am just trying to prepare to attach them to the floor foam. And I was trying to figure out, okay, exactly how should I attach them? I hadn't thought that far in advance yet, but I have some tape and I have some scissors. And right next to me, you can see I have my Happy Planner cases. I actually have two of them next to me. One sitting up, the striped one, and then I have one that's laying down as well. And so right now, what you really can't see in frame is I am actually taping the boxes to the floor foam. And I taped and taped and taped until I couldn't tape any longer. So I was trying to make sure that I had them positioned just so, because I had to cut some of the top off and some of the side off, if that makes sense. So some of the length and the width. So I have, I have some transparent tape that I'm using. That way it's clear to wrap around the boxes. I didn't want to use hot glue because I didn't want the hot glue to burn through the boxes or anything. So I just used tape, and it actually turned out pretty good. So I'm just sitting here taping the boxes, and if you see me looking off to the right of me, I'm actually, like I said, this is date night, so I'm actually watching a movie with my husband. I'm watching what's it called, Dallas Buyers Club. It has my favorite actor in it, Matthew McConaughey. in it. And so we were watching that as I was completing this project. Now, I'm doing a voiceover because one, there's, severe, harsh language and some other things in this movie, as well as my husband, excuse me, was having commentary. And so every now and then you'll see me like look up and I'm, either laughing or talking or something. So we were, dead in the middle of our date night, but he allowed me to, complete my project because I've been working some long hours and this was my only time to actually sit and get this project done. So I have it all taped together, but I was looking at it because it seemed like the floral foam was not as secure. So I was trying to decide how else to tape it. So I went around the sides of the boxes at the lower end of it. And then later on through the video, you'll see me go a little higher, as well as I taped the bottom too. So just so that, it's secure. I don't want to pick it up and then everything just fall out. So yeah, so that's what I was doing. And just sitting here, like I said, just having some quality time with the husband and completing this project. And this project is very, very simple to do. I would say if you try it, to use the like barbecue skewers, because they're a thinner wooden stick. The dowels, they work fine. But I think the skewers will work better because one, they have the little points on the end and it's easier to push them into the floral foam. But I just took my time and everything worked out. Excuse me. I think I only had to repurpose one dowel, or not repurpose, but reposition one dowel through the entire project. But yeah. So I'm really, really securing this tape on there. I want to make sure that it lasts. Not sure if the parents will allow her to eat the candy right away. So, it's just a cute display. She can put it on her table or, well, probably not up in her room, but at least on her table to display her candies. So now that I got it pretty much almost taped. I mean, I was taping it, one way, then I turned it, taped it another way. I was making sure that it was very, very secure. And as you can see, I'm still watching the movie. So I'm sorry I was not paying attention to the actual camera at this point. But that movie was really good. And like I said, it's my favorite actor. So now you can see I have it all secure. And I like using the transparent tape because since it's so clear, it doesn't take away from the pictures. So now I am pulling out the dowels. And I really like them. I mean, they're nice, they're thick, very, very nice quality for a project. So I have the balloon. I'm going to take the sticker off with the price tag. And then I was just trying to see, okay, how do I want to put it in there? Do I want to put it in the middle? Do I want to put it towards the back? So, in that particular stick, that plastic stick, I had to really kind of hold it a little bit because I didn't want to break it. And then I thought, maybe I could use my scissors. I didn't want to cut it, but I was thinking about, using the scissors to, puncture holes if I needed to. So now I'm getting all the candy so that I can try to figure out how I want the candies to go inside. And so what I did as far as the candies and the dowels, I just took the tape. Now, some people use double-sided tape. I did not. I actually just took the transparent tape and taped the dowels to the candy. And once again, I did not want to use hot glue because I didn't want to, burn through the wrappers or anything of that nature. I didn't want to melt the candy. I got a lot of chocolate here. So right now I'm just kind of sticking things inside the container just to see, okay, how do I want the candies to be inside. So I'm now getting my tape ready. Got my dowel, and here's my first candy. And so all I'm going to do is just take the tape and actually just wrap it all the way around. Now, some candies you could just put, one little slice of tape. I did not choose to do that. I actually just wrapped it around. I did at least one complete wrap around. Some of the candies I did two loops of tape to make sure it was secure. So I'm just sitting here now, just like I said, taping them to the dowels, and then you'll start to see me put them in the little, I guess you would say, candy vase or candy, box or whatever to make my bouquet. So as you can see how I'm taking the tape and I'm wrapping it around because I wanted to make sure since the dowels were thicker, I wanted to make sure they were secure. Now I will say with the skewers being though that they are thinner, you'll definitely want to make sure that you're securing your tape or securing your candies to the skewers. So I'm just showing you the candy and then just showing you that I'm taping it back on. Taping them on and, wrapping it around. But I really, really, really like this project. I have a feeling I will be doing this possibly for Miss Peanut's birthday. We haven't decided just yet what we're going to do for her birthday, but if we do some type of gathering party, I think I might make these for the centerpieces, and then they can also be, giveaways or takeaways or whatever. So, because this was very quick, well, quick to the point of, yeah, I was watching TV. Had I been paying attention solely to the DIY, I probably would have got done a lot sooner, but that's okay. It still was a fun project. But yeah, I think I plan to make some of these for for Christmas. And what made me come up with the idea was I've already seen these on Pinterest. I've seen them on Pinterest. I've seen them, on different like Facebook pages and things. Um, my boss ended up getting one for Boss's Day this week. And so I was like, wait a minute. I can make that. I said, that's really cute. And I can do that for, this little girl's birthday. So, because I was trying to figure out what kind of gift can I get that's inexpensive, but still, kind of rewarding or whatever. And I just didn't want to get just any old thing. I didn't want to just go to Five Below, find something for $5. So, this particular gift, if I include the dowels and the floral foam, I want to say this was probably about a $20 gift. With the candies and all of that. Only thing that was, that I had on hand was the curly ribbon. I had that on hand. The stickers was already here at the house. The tape was already here at the house. But I bought the candy, the floral foam, and the dowels. So and the balloon. So yeah, so it was about a $20 gift. And I said that's perfect for a 12-year-old. As you can see, I'm getting good into the movie. I can't pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm really watching the movie. I like that movie. Matthew McConaughey is my favorite actor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm almost done putting all the candy on the dowels. And I was trying to see, what was I doing? I had dropped something. I kept dropping things too throughout the video. I was like, oh my goodness. So I got the balloon and I'm just going to stick it. I had to hold it both hands and just push it all the way in. And I pushed it all the way down and made sure it didn't come through the bottom. And now I'm going to get ready to start putting in my candies. So, yep, see, I'm dropping stuff. I was like, oh my goodness, I knocked something over. So I got to pick it up. So sorry for me bending down in the camera. And tell me how y'all like this video. This is my first time using my circle light. Well, mine and Boss Man's. But yes, it's my first time using the circle light. And I really like it. But, you know, it's a lot to, you know, put all together and whatever. But for this video, I think it was best. Because where I was sitting, well, like I said, it was date night. And so, you know, had the lights kind of low or whatever. And I was like, I need more light. And so Boss Man hooked me up with the circle light. So here I am. I'm sticking the candies in. And I will turn the candy around. Right now, I have it facing me so I can see exactly how I want it to be. I will say there was one box that when I taped it on, it was kind of off kilter, almost to the point of a space being seen. So I made sure that that particular box was in the back. So I wanted to make sure that when I put the candies in, that everything would, you know, flow per se. So I'm still, there go the ponytail holders, and I like that they're on a stick too. It has a little bow on it, so I stuck that right in the front. But like I said, I'll turn it around in a few minutes here so you're able to see it. But I really think this came out very, very nice. And then that's the one candy there, the Starburst. It was like, once I put the other ones in, I must have knocked it loose or something. So it was kind of wobbling around inside. And so I kept messing with it till I got it right. You see how it just came right on out very loosely? So I had to stick it back in and make sure that it was secure. But yep, I love the way it came out. It looks so cute. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. And I wanted to make sure that everything was kind of seen, but then I also wanted to make sure that the spaces were covered, so I try to space everything out accordingly. Just so that, you know, it looks like a bouquet of candy. But I thought this was so cute. And then there was one pack of candy that I bought. That was the Airheads. They were some kind of like Airhead bites or something. So the packaging, I didn't realize it wasn't like Boss Man said something to me, made me laugh. But the Airheads, I didn't realize the package wasn't like a full pack. So there was kind of some air in there. So I was trying to tape that to the dowel and make sure it was going to stand up just right. So that's what I'm doing now, trying to secure that. But I finally got it figured out. But it took a minute. And I had to make sure I had everything together. And then there was, yeah, there go the Airheads right there. So I literally was like wrapping the tape on there to keep those secure, because once I put it on the stick, all the candy went to the bottom. So like the top of it was just, you know, just air inside the little bag. But it was okay once I put it inside. Hopefully I don't get too much in trouble from the parents, because I gave this little girl a lot of candy. But it's a Halloween party, so you know you're gonna get candy at a Halloween party. And I thought that would be, ideal. I was going to put some Halloween type of decor in there, but when I went to Dollar Tree, the little picks I was looking for, they didn't have. So I just said, that's fine. I will just keep it as, birthday related. So now what you see I'm doing, I'm actually wrapping tape around the top portion of the boxes. And when I did that, it closed the gap that I was having, which I didn't think about that when I first started. But once I did it this time, it secured it completely and I didn't have that gap. So here it is. I really, really like it. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at it now and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what should I do? So what I did was, and I'll show you in just a second, I took two of the dowels and I taped them together because I had one more item of candy to put in the bouquet, and I wanted that one to sit up as high as the balloon. So because everything else was kind of like crowded around, so I said I wanted something that was going to be a little bit taller. So as you can see here, I'm actually taping two of the dowels together. And I was trying to make sure they were taped good. That way, it wouldn't fall or anything. Because once I stuck the dowel in, it was going to, go all the way down just like the balloon. Uh-oh. Once again, there I go, dropping stuff. I think that was the tape. I can't remember. I was dropping stuff left and right. But yeah, so there you go. You can see I taped it together just to make it longer. And now I'm showing you how the dowels are, the length of the dowels and why, I taped them together. And when I dropped the tape, of course, it closed the tape up. So I had to restart it again. Had to keep restarting, keep restarting. Oh my gosh, it was getting on my nerves. But I did it. So yes, I'm just restarting the tape again so I can tape on this last piece of candy so I can be done with this project. And I'm so sorry I'm not paying y'all no attention. I am trying to watch this movie. So as you can see, I'm looking for that space because there was a space in there. And I said that'd be a perfect spot to put it in. So I'm trying to push the dowel in without, breaking the two pieces apart. And now I got the candy there so I can tape it on. And what that is that I'm taping on, it's a big, sour pacifier. And I know some parents, and I'm one of them, I do not like the pacifier suckers. I hate seeing those things in kids' mouths, especially, big kids or whatever, but I couldn't resist it. So I picked it up. So, yeah. So now I'm looking at it thinking, I like it. It's really cool. And so this in my hand is it's a balloon weight. And I was trying to figure out, do I want to put something else on the candy? And I said, yeah, let me figure this out. So they had some of the strings were straight. So I was sitting there trying to curl them. Just so that they'll be curly. But there was one that just did not work out. I think one or two. And I ended up cutting it off later. But yes, so I just took this little balloon weight and took the little curls off of it. And I always have these. I buy these pretty much every year for Miss Peanut's birthday. Because when you go to places like Party City, they always want to sell you theirs. And theirs costs way more than $1. So I just go to Dollar Tree and get me, balloon weights from there. So that's what this was. It was a Dollar Tree balloon weight. And I just cut the curls off to use on this gift. And I think what ended up happening when I was having trouble with the curls, when I went to curl one of the ribbons, I think I didn't go with the curl. Like it was already curled, but I didn't go with the curl. I went against the curl, and then what happened was it straightened out, and then I couldn't get it to curl back up. So I ended up cutting it off. Because like one of them just kind of, it just, I don't know. It straightened out, and it was not cute. So I was like, yep, I don't have time for this. It was getting, you see my face. Like, it's getting on my nerves. Yep, you see it. There you go. And I clipped it right on off. Because I didn't have time for all that. um, and then what I did was I just cut the little circle off of the paperweight. And then that way I have something to tape to the boxes. So I'm just showing you the curls here. And the curls are like purple and pink and burgundy. And she's a girly girl, so she'll appreciate the colors. So I'm just going to get some tape and just tape it onto the front of the gift. And I could have bought one. I thought about that. I could have bought one that was already, you know, big fat curly one. But, you know, I want to do things as inexpensive as possible. Use items that I had already at home. And, you know, create it straight from the heart. So that's what I did. You can tell when I'm doing a DIY, I be serious. I don't smile too often, do I? I was concentrating. Plus, I was into my movie, too. The movie was really good. And every now and then, you know, boss man would say something. And he go, oops, I'm sorry. I'm like, that's okay. I'm doing a voiceover. Because he was like, oops, I'm sorry. I'm like, it doesn't even matter. But there we go. And now I'm going to get my stickers. And I just had like some little presents and a couple balloons. Well, I had a balloon, some presents, a cake, and I believe a birthday hat. And so my first thought was I was going to put them on the scrap paper that I showed in the beginning and then stick those on the dowels and just kind of stick those in the bouquet. But then when I realized, oops, I only have 2 dowels left, I just took the stickers and stuck them on the candy. And I said, that'd be cute, you know. That way it's more festive and everything. So, yep, that's what I did. And I just used a few of them. I didn't use all of them. Well, I used all the big ones. I didn't use any of the little ones. Because I figured since it is for a birthday, you know, it has the birthday stickers. So that's why I had my Happy Planner book, or not books, but, well, the books and the bags next to me, because I had stickers inside of there that I was going through before I turned the camera on to see if I had birthday stickers or not. And those were the ones I found. So you can kind of see the stickers here, but I'm very proud of it. I think it's so cute. I really, really like it. So, yeah. And like I said, this is for Miss Peanut's friend for her birthday. And I think she's going to love it. So, like I said, that was about a $20 gift there. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you all in a new video. Bye. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you one other thing. So I added the headband to the bouquet. That was the last thing that I forgot to put on there. So I have the little pointer holders on there, but then the headband too. So, you know, it's very festive, I think. You know, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Bye.